Happy Thursday to all. And it wouldn't be Millie if I didn't come with the Thursday 100x super potential altcoin picks. I thought about it, family. I thought about it. I was like, it wouldn't be fair to the channel if I just, put them in a position like the other YouTubers do to just, shield projects solely based off clicks and views. But I'm not going to do that, right? I'm going to continue to double down on my research so we can win and literally slay this next crypto bull run. So if you like the videos on these gems, these altcoin gems, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Consider joining the Patreon where I talk about this super degen micro cap type stuff that you won't get on the channel. And we also have the free Discord. It's been growing a lot lately. Shout out to everybody in the free Discord that's been keeping that thing popping when I'm not in there. Appreciate you guys. Let's talk about these projects because a lot of crypto influencers won't tell you this, right? They might be loading up on their bag, looking to front run you, but in this community on this channel, we talk about the projects that will make us crypto millionaires. All right, so I really need y'all help in the algorithms. Go crazy. Leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite mid cap, small cap gems. Now these are small cap gems, and I want to talk about it. But before I get into it, this video might be a little bit long, but it's gonna be jam packed with alpha. Now checking a look at the historic snapshot, right? October 20th, 2019, right before the last halving cycle. I want you to really pause the video if you gotta pause and look at these tokens. Look at the ones that you don't see, right? You looking in this top 100. This top 100, we got stuff we never even heard before. Inu coin. I don't know what that is. Prism, never heard about it. Holo would never do research on something named like that. There's just a whole bunch of synthetic. That was Synthetics Network back then, top 50. What happened to Synthetics? Algorand. What Algorand is a awful token, family. Look, it was 22 cent in 2019. It's sitting around 8 cent, and it was a massive dilution in inflation. Algorand is terrible, all right, family, and a whole bunch of coins that we probably never would talk about today, right? So I'm saying that to say this. What you saying, Millie? What the crypto.com? What are you saying, Millie? Well, family, if you look at the historic snapshot, you'll see projects that are now in the top 10. You're seeing stuff like Solana, Polygon, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, AVAX, right? A lot of these projects, that we didn't see back then in the last before the last halving cycle that we are seeing now. Cosmos, we ain't see none of that, right? So this is why it's important to find the new narratives, the updated technology, because just like these projects was able to creep into the top 100, creep into the top 50, there will be new projects with new technology that will also creep into the top 50, creep into 100. And on this channel, we find them, right? We find them and we are prepared. And again, full transparency, I hold all three of these cryptocurrencies. I feel like they are around the small cap, mid caps. They could potentially still 100x. If we see Bitcoin go to something crazy like 150,000, in fact, Bitcoin seems like it's back on the rise again. But look at the historic snapshot. We're not seeing none of the same cryptocurrencies. And in fact, EOS, it fell and never came back. So family, you have to be prepared. It's always good to have 20% in stables, not financial advice for new cryptos, new narratives, and new projects, right? And on this channel, we find them. Now, let's talk about the projects that could possibly creep into this top 50, this top 10, right? In the next crypto bull run. The first project I want to talk about is ATOR protocol. People have been asking for a ATOR protocol pullback. Hey, this might be the pullback you're asking for. It's up 53% on the month. It just recently tagged $1. I've been telling you about this cryptocurrency for the last 3 weeks and how it could possibly make the same type of run that we've seen from Casper, right? This project right now is sitting at and it just hit the all-time high about 13 hours ago. Insane. It's sitting at a, $84 million market cap. And based on the technology, the utility, and use case, it's already, in my opinion, a $1 billion project, right? The circulating supply is 86% of the max supply. So good tokenomics. The team is building, and it's already at a $84 million market cap, and they haven't even released the product, right? And we're going to talk about the product and why I think the release of the product will be huge in bringing in new users to Tor Relay. So I'm very, very bullish on the Tor protocol. Go watch my video. I did the review on it. We checked out the holder count. So we're not going to get into that. All right. What is a Tor protocol? Anonymity at scale, right? Welcome to ATOR, as my boy Crypto Seth would say. So this is an example of how a Tor works. I want to make this very, very simple and easy for everybody to understand. So the difference between utilizing a Tor and the regular web, right? So let's say Jane, a high-profile celebrity, wishes to donate to a controversial cause without revealing her identity. She chooses a Tor protocol for its strong privacy features. Using a Tor, she sends anonymous donation to a charity. The charity receives the funds without knowing the donor's identity, and Jane's contribution remains confidential. The Tor protocol ensures that both the transaction and Jane's identity are kept private, right? Allowing her to support her chosen cause discreetly. So this is an example of how Tor works. You look at the web, right? As a city, you got public roads, you got private roads. Well, a Tor is a private road. And guess what? On these private roads, right? You got people that manage these private roads and make sure they run smoothly, and stay private. You can see here, this is the product right here. Ooh, just I love when cryptocurrencies have a product. You can see here, this is the product. The ATOR Relay is the backbone of the network, a low-power computing device that acts as a node, an evolution in anonymity, privacy, and decentralization to the Tor Relay. And you don't got to have a lot of experience to actually use this. You don't got to be a super techie guy or no coding to use this. Very, very easy to use from what I've been doing my research on, and I expect a lot of people to start using this node once everything goes live. In fact, I'm hearing a lot of Bitcoin miners interested in using Tor Relay. Now, why did Casper pump? Because people were profitable mining Casper. As long as people can earn a passive income for holding your token, it's going to bring more users and more activity to your ecosystem here. All right. So the Tor network helps users stay anonymous online by sending their internet traffic through a series of relay nodes. So it's a series. It's like the starting node, there's like a middle ground, and then it's like the exit node, and this is what keeps it private. They call it the onion, right? It's like layers to privacy here. Just think of it like a maze. Instead of going straight to a website, your connection takes several turns to hide where it started. People can set up these relay points, and while the main reason is to support privacy, some get donations, incentives, or small rewards, right, in a Tor token for the efforts. However, earnings aren't usually big, but you can add this up over time, and it just gives you a chance to earn a passive income. So there we go. We got utility. We're starting to get the hype. We got a working product, right, that generates revenue. And I just think Tor is set up to be massive. It's one of those projects that I can see going north of $10 billion because of the utility, the use case, and the product. Then when you add all of that recipe, now you got the community and the hype, setting yourself up to still win with a Tor. I know it's ran. I get that's the question that I get a lot in my Patreon, right? Join the Patreon. People say, oh, I'm waiting for the dip. I'm waiting for the entry point. I was that same person saying that for Casper. And guess what? Casper never stopped going up, right? Won't make that same mistake again. Let's talk about the next cryptocurrency. We talked about a Tor enough. I want to talk about PAL AI. If you're in the Discord, you see how beautiful the technology of PAL AI is, right? It's an AI bot that's, in my opinion, going to be massive. It's supported by Google Cloud, ChatGPT, OpenAI, and then you can utilize these bots and integrate them across multiple platforms. But the thing about the bots, right, is that you can personalize them. There's different subscriptions where you can actually pay for a subscription to get a more in-depth bot to personalize it the way you want to personalize it. And again, family, this project, in my opinion, is a sleeper. They just recently partnered here with NVIDIA, and we'll get into that. But you can see PAL, just to get into some of the the basics is sitting at a $26 million market cap. So a lot smaller market cap than something like a Tor, but still, in my opinion, because of the AI narrative and because everybody wants to make their life easier, a simplified life. If you got a brand and you can pretty much integrate multiple bots, not just one. You can integrate multiple bots across your entire brand. We're talking about Telegram, Discord, whatever platform you're thinking about. You can integrate these PAL AI bots, but it's not like it's utilizing Chat GPT, because you have an option where you can say, hey, just utilize OpenAI, Chat GPT, and leave it at that. Or you got an option where you can literally, right? You can literally specifically tailor this bot based on the personality you want. So it's very, very easy. You create a bot, then you insert it knowledge. You teach it. It's like raising a little kid. So you take as much links. Let's say you want to I made a crypto analyst bot that I added to my Discord, right? And I wanted to personalize it. I didn't want it to use Chat GPT because Chat GPT is outdated. So what I was doing was just feeding this bot as many links of updated cryptocurrency, updated knowledge. And now if people in my my community have a question, they don't have to just ask me. They can ask my bot, and the bot would deliver that answer basically based on how I would deliver it. So I could see businesses picking it up. I could see retail picking this up because it's very, very easy to use, right? It's insanely easy to use, and it makes your brand more professional. It makes it more easier. If you got other things to do, you can just rely on your AI bot to hold things down, right? Sitting at a $26 million market cap. The self-circulating supply is 63%. Not bad. So all of these projects have some pretty good tokenomics here. And in my opinion, I feel like PAL is huge. It just recently set an all-time high. It's going for another all-time high again, which is 5 cents. And then we're got into these projects on these dips. You know what I mean? I wish I would have gotten down here, right? But I got in on these dips. Funny thing, I got in on a tweet from probably like a month or maybe weeks ago or a month ago. I was just, going through Twitter, and I seen your pop. And I usually don't buy tokens that he recommends. But I said, let me do some research on this because the website kind of popped out to me, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. You know what I mean? But I didn't take too much thought into it. Just bought it based off it being a Telegram bot because I was looking for the next Unibot. But PAL is a sophisticated ecosystem that harnesses the power of advanced AI and machine learning. It's designed to offer both individual users and businesses the ability to craft, deploy, and utilize AI tailored to their specific needs. I love this bot. Very, very easy to use, and it's very, very easy to let's say you had a sports show, right? And you were doing a stream, right? And people wanted to know the data feeds on all of your favorite players as the season goes on. Well, you can incorporate something like the PAL AI bot in your Discord or in your Telegram. So when they say, how many points does Steph Curry average, or how many 3-pointers does he average per game? Instead of going to the web, you can just ask the bot, and the bot, based on the links that you send it, so let's say you feed it ESPN links, sporting news links, Bleacher Report links. It's going to have all of that information, everything Steph Curry, everything NBA, and it's going to be able to regurgitate that information that you fed it to the public, to your group, to your community. Insane utility. And it also just partnered with NVIDIA, right, with the Inception program, and some of those benefits here are resources, support, visibility. It's a strong vote of confidence from a major industry player. NVIDIA has been literally a bear market beast. And this, again, can be bullish indicator for investors and supporters of PAL AI. So I like what PAL AI is working to do. To give you a brief synopsis on how it can gain some institutional interest, well, PAL offers a unique blend of personalization, multi-platform integration, and it focuses on burgeoning the cryptocurrency sector. It allows ability to users and businesses to create tailored AI models combined with its adaptability across platforms. So very, 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 very needed utility inside the cryptocurrency space. I think it's a winner. And that's just, my second most bullish cryptocurrency in that small cap, mid cap type of sector. The next and notice, we talked about privacy, we talked about AI, and now we're going to talk about gaming. And notice these three sectors, in my opinion, are the most bullish sectors outside of layer ones and layer twos, right? So let's talk about Dubs. Dubs sitting here at a $29 million market cap. It's at $3. We got into this thing around $2, right? So it's already up $1 since I've gotten into it. The self-circulating supply is maxed out, 10 million of 10 million, and not much dilution with the project, as you can see. So I tuned into an AMA on Crypto Seth's channel. Bullish. Love that the founders are docs. People are coming out speaking about this project, and it has a very, very simple utility in the space, right? Integrating Web 2 and even Web 3 games and allowing you to wage, earn, and bet cryptocurrency in in-game tournaments, right? So talking to Seth yesterday, he made a great point. And make sure you guys go watch that live stream. I actually tag it at the end of this video. But he made a great point. He said, look, compete could be even bigger if they just simply integrated Dubs in-game tournament. And that makes sense. And this is an example of how you can monetize your crypto game using Dubs and why I'm so bullish on Dubs. Very simple. Host tournaments within your game where players can enter by paying a fee. In Dubs or USDC, the winners can earn a portion of collected fees. But what is the benefit for both ends, right? This can attract competitive players and increase engagement, leading to more tournament entries and higher revenue. So you don't have to have a play to earn aspect to your game. You can just integrate Dubs SDK, right, as a developer and bring over those competitive players by hosting these in-game tournaments, family. And in my opinion, it's bullish that they use USDC because that's sustainable, right? They're not using their own token, right, to pay out these tournaments because tokens fluctuate. What does USDC not do? It doesn't fluctuate. It's a solid stable coin. And it seems like these guys are prepared, right, for regulation if regulation comes about. And the token utility would be the pro benefit. So if you host a tournament, right, and you don't want to pay these match fees because, of course, they generate revenue through match fees, well, you can utilize the Dubs token and buy the pro benefits utilizing Dubs, and now you got 50% off your match fees or whatever those pro benefits are. So there is the utility for the token. So many would ask, well, since they use USDC, well, what's the utility of the token? Well, there you have it, right? The utility is being able to use the Dubs token, right, to access the pro benefits as a developer or as a player in the in-game tournament. So in my opinion, I'm very, very bullish on Dubs. Dubs lets players bring their favorite traditional Web 2 games into the Web 3 world. Think of it as hosting a friendly video game tournament at home. But instead of just bragging rights, you can bet and win cryptocurrency against your friends. It's like poker night, but with video games and digital coins. A very, very simple utility. And you can see here, I'm using Dubs to access exclusive pro member in tournament events. And this is an example of 50% off reduce match fees. For more in-depth on the utility, make sure you go check out the AMA on Crypto Seth's channel where he talked directly to the founders. But I'm very, very bullish on Dubs here. You can see some of the trusted partners. Circle, which we just talked about, USDC, Polygon, right? So they're utilizing Polygon. And you see Blockchain Game Alliance, Ready Player Me. This project is going to be huge. You can play your favorite games that you already enjoy playing, so you don't gotta, this project is not based on the popularity of a game, right? So it's not like you gotta hope that they're going to develop or drop a game that actually is good. They're already letting you play games that people already enjoy playing. We've seen a huge pump with Dubs. When a lot of the Fortnite people started utilizing Dubs in these in-game tournaments. And again, to make it sustainable, they pay out in USDC. Very sustainable project. This could be huge. It's already sitting at a $29 million market cap. We know most of crypto is GambleFi. I would put this in gaming and the GambleFi sector if you missed out on something like Hilo or Rollbit. I look at Dubs in that same little gaming and GambleFi sector. You can see this project has been going insane. I feel like it's going to creep into that top 100. So we talked about Dubs, we talked about ATOR protocol, and we also talked about PAL AI. But what I want to know from you is, what is your favorite small cap, mid cap, or low cap gems that you can see creeping into the top 50 in the next crypto bull cycle. I'm expecting to hear everybody's comments who watch this video, help with the algorithms. Also, consider joining the Patreon. It's been growing fast as of late. As you can see, the rookie Patreon is sold out, and soon the star will be sold out as well. I got some extra things that I'm adding to the Patreon, so if that's something you're interested in, check it out. Again, it's not a pump and dump group. It's more of just alpha, finding new gems, reviewing new gems, and allowing you guys to get personal with Millie through the GOAT one-on-ones. And I just did another one-on-one, so salute to my guy with the one-on-ones, and we got another one scheduled on Sunday. So love what I see. Respect to everybody that is part of the Patreon. But we'll continue to monitor this list. If you got to pause it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. It's your boy, Crypto Millie. Thirsty Thursday. Let me know what you like. I'm out.